Hey guys, it's Housewife in Heels, and I am here with my latest unboxing. This one is a bit of a special unboxing for me because it is a present for my birthday. It's not my birthday today, but it will be in a few days. I would have actually uploaded on my birthday, but I'm gonna be in the middle of a move, so it's just gonna have to be done a little bit early, but I think you guys won't mind that. So one of my subscribers sent me this gorgeous pair of René Caovilla shoes, and they just happened to think that they were really, really pretty, and they thought that they would look even prettier on me, and I think everyone here will agree. So let's just get into it. So first of all, I want to point out this box is beautiful, easily the most pretty shoe box that I have to date. So it is really, really nice packaging, and the box is actually quite sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna tear or anything like that, because I store all of my shoes in their boxes, so things like that are a little bit important to me, unless I go and get something from like the outlet. But when you're paying $1,560 before tax for a pair of shoes, I want my box to be like pristine, thick. So let's go ahead and tear in here. So the first thing that I like is that if you've been with me in my channel for a while, you would know that I am a dust bag nut, and I like to have 2 dust bags for every pair of shoes that I have, because I don't like to store 2 shoes in the same dust bag. I think that it might make the shoes scratch or just harm them in some sort of way, and that doesn't always make me very happy. So it does make me happy when I see that I get a dust bag for each shoe already packaged for me. And I especially want 2 dust bags when I have shoes that have any sort of crystals or rhinestones or whatever the case may be, since they can have a tendency to rub and fall off. Now, let's just take a look at this. I'm going to put it up close to the camera so you guys can kind of get an idea of the detailing and how fine the jewels are. You can get a look at this very unique, really pretty design detail of the strap going around the heel and creating this coil of stones. I find that to be very, very, very pretty and very, very, very unique. So these are definitely a different kind of sandal than I'm used to. Something else I like about the design of the shoe is sort of like a Louboutin. It's got a pretty sole, but this is done completely in glitter. So for the really girly girls, I think that they would love this. It's something very different. It definitely makes a statement when you're walking away, similar to a Louboutin, just a little bit of a different one. Louboutin is a little bit more edgy. This is definitely meant for someone who wants something a little bit more effeminate, a little bit just prettier than a red. So that I can definitely appreciate about these. Something else that I really like about these is I love this coil, that it holds its shape. Something that I find kind of annoying whenever I am putting shoes on when it's strappy and meant to go up around the leg is that it could take me forever to loop, whether it be a string or a lace or whatever the case it might be, a strap, who knows. If I have to sit there for like 10 minutes to put my shoes on, I think that's kind of annoying. I'm definitely the type of person where I like to get in and out of my shoes fairly quickly. So these, all you have to do is just uncoil it and then coil it back around your leg. It is very easy to get on and off, but it looks like that it would take a little bit of effort, which I think is kind of cool. And something else I like is that these are clearly inspired by a snake. I'm trying to hold this close up to you guys so you can get a good look. It's got sort of like a little snake head, but it's not overt, it's not obvious, so that way it doesn't come across as gaudy, which is something that I can appreciate. I don't want things to look sort of camp. I want things to look more so fashion than an obvious, this is a snake. So I do like that it's sort of a more modest take on it, so to speak. Now, if you guys are interested in this particular shoe, this style is called the Margot. The color that I have is in Bordeaux. I have looked online, I haven't found them in the Bordeaux available, but they come in a million different colors. I'm sure that there is a color out for you or your significant other or whoever else you might be wanting to get a pair of these for if you are looking into purchasing these. Now, if you are someone who's looking into purchasing a pair of your own or something similar at a lower price, like the Clio, which I'll get into in a second, I went up a half size. I have narrow feet, but that typically doesn't really alter my shoe size and designer footwear when it comes to heels that are around 105 millimeters. These are 105 millimeters. So going up a half size is usually what most people will have to do. Now, if you have a particularly wide foot, you might want to go up a whole size because these straps are kind of tiny, and since they're jeweled, there's not a whole lot of stretch to them. So I will advise people about that, and the first time I wear these, I will be wearing blister block because I kind of worry about the lack of sort of freedom of movement in that little strap. Now, something I do notice and appreciate is that, see if you guys can get a look, the middle part does stretch. So if you have a more average foot, unlike me, I have a very narrow foot, so I don't have to worry about this too much, but some people do. If you fear that this middle strap might be a little bit too small for you, it can stretch out. It has a little bit of give to it. It's got a little piece of stretchy material right there, so you don't have to worry about it as much. And with this has plenty of give. I love that it's somehow able to retain its shape, but it's got a lot of give to where it doesn't really matter how thick or thin your leg might be, it's going to hold itself up when it's actually on the foot. So that I really do appreciate, and because I'm a completionist, I need to show you guys the other one and talk about the Clio, which is the sort of alternative little sister version of this. I currently do not have it. Maybe one day I will. Hopefully one day I will. We'll see. I'm a shoe collector. I like to have it all, kind of like Pokemon. Oh boy. Technical difficulties. Here we go. If I can get it out. There we go. I'll just move the box off to the side so that's out of the way. Here is the other shoe. Just let you guys take a gander at that, because they are very, very beautiful. I do worry a little bit about this little piece of fabric kind of rubbing on me, because if you've seen previous sandal videos that I've done, then you would know that I can sometimes get a hot spot down here, but if worse comes to worse, I can place down a piece of moleskin and everything will be a-okay. I do kind of wonder if I will get blisters in these. It seems like lately I do nothing but get blisters, so I'm hoping that these will be as comfortable as they are beautiful. The leather does feel very, very soft and supple, and I do worry about the leather being so soft to where it can kind of get damaged. I also worry about these little jewels getting damaged, but I keep forgetting that I need to talk about the Clio. So if you're interested in something that has this coil, they do make a similar shoe called the Clio. Really the only differences in the shoes are that it does not come with this coil. The ankle strap will start out right at the base of the shoe. And something else about the Clio is that the strap, rather than going from the quarter of the shoe to the toe, it will go from quarter to quarter. So it's just very, very minor different changes if you're wanting to save like 100-200 bucks, or you happen to find the Clio on sale versus the Margot. It just totally depends on what you're looking for. The particular person that sent me these really was impressed by the way this coil looked, so that's why they went with the Margot. And honestly, I quite like it. I think it's a very unique detail. I don't have any other shoe quite like it, so I am very excited to go ahead and try these on for you. And I already love the way they look. I hope that I will love how they feel on the foot. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how they look on the foot. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any birthday wishes, go ahead and leave them down below. And other than that, I will go ahead and do the try on, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!